Hello everyone, this is a video I've wanted to make for a while now. This is the reason why I chose Session over Skater XL, and also just factoring in a few things to give my broadside opinion on it. Let me preface this with I love both games. Both games offer a unique scope of the same deal. It's just that, in my opinion, Session holds the edge. However, Skater XL being one of the only at the time, meaning the skate games, because for a minute there they just took a dive. I spent many hours playing it. I made probably about 100 videos, and that's no exaggeration. I didn't make them short either. I mean, it took a lot of time. I spent a lot of time making them. I've had some that were 7-8 minutes, some that were 10 minutes. I still have a few of them on my channel. On my old channel, I had, God, they were all there. And I mean, you saw the bare bones from when it first started to just about when it ended, obviously, because I continued that on this channel. So there is still proof that I played heavily on this channel. So with that being said, let me explain what it is that I didn't like about XL rather, and what I did like about it. I've already said I prefer Session, so there's not going to be a lot of negative there. I will say XL did have a good idea with adding the utilization of the mod browser. What it fails at is the lack of updates or the lack of original content. It's just based on what other people have created, which I'll get into in a little bit. Whereas, creators of Session just offered a really good 1.0 experience without having to depend on it. But like I said, I will get into that. For a while now, I've noticed that XL fans, including myself, have been craving an update that's true to form and not just something outsourced by others. That's another spot where Session has it. Granted, I'm sure there was help, but they're not naming maps created by other people and saying that they had created it. Like taking other people's work and almost stealing it. I remember when XL dropped, they had like Grant Park, and they literally said buy Easy Day, but it wasn't. And then a couple of other parks that were kind of the same thing. They had to change the name to the original creator. It's no hate to XL. Like I said, I love both games. I think there's things that are wrong and things that are right. You definitely get the chill vibe from it, the nice open area, and you get the really, you can get technical with it. There's a lot of technicality with it. It just comes from a place of, I guess, disdain, plus my personal schnookus with it. And for me personally, I love how the Session devs handled their production. Let me be the first to say I've played more of Skater XL at one time, and the channel proves it. Like I said, it's all there. It's all on the channel. The past, I did neglect Session. I played it, but I didn't play it as much as I did XL. But as time went on, I played more and more of Session because of the proof of life that it showed. I mean, damn, I remember being so hyped during the pre-release, seeing like things improve, seeing the things come to life, listening to what we all had to say. And it's not like I'm saying, oh, they all need to listen and they have to bend to our wills. That's stupid. I would never suggest something like that. However, if there's a problem and you do want to improve, being an indie team, you would think that, hey, we'll take what we should listen. I know I would. If I was developing a game and people were having problems with it, I would want to hear. Just because. Like, I remember the knees were kind of goofy in session. Like, when you crouched to ollie, it didn't look right. And they had made a tongue-in-cheek post about it, saying that they had fixed it, which, I mean, they did. And, God, I sound like a shill, but that's not my intent. Excel left just a bad taste for neglect. Like, I feel like there was care in the beginning, but it was just like a passion project that just lost its passion, and that sucks, because, you know, I liked it. And I mean, even here, it's like, when I'm skating these spots, I chose the same map for both, just to kind of do a comparison, and then just did a few runarounds. But I just didn't find myself enjoying it. I mean, maybe it's just because I've outgrown it, maybe I just overplayed it, but I don't think so, because I've spent a lot of time in session too, and I've probably pounded down so many more videos. Well, no, there's no way. But I have spent a lot of time in a short amount of time in session. But I'm not shilling. This is in no way a promotion to them. I'm just giving you my opinion. So, the next part of this is that there was these contests for both. Now, for the session ones, they've pretty much been cut and dry, although I haven't participated until this very last one. But for Skater XL, once upon a time, they had a contest that they were holding, and it was very backdoor to try and figure out where to go, what to do, how to do it. And they had instructed, we'll upload a clip and tag it with these tags, and we're going to show them all on stream. Fine, dandy, sugar candy, I'm down, let's go. So I get my clip, and I'm nervous because while I think mine's dope, I see some with massive potential, and it's fun to have the nerves. It's fun to have that competition. I was very much looking forward to see everybody's tricks or anybody's lines, because yeah, it was like a 45-second run. You know, I just wanted to see what they had done, so I was super hyped. Said, let's go. I love it. So that whole, we're gonna show the clips, that never fucking happened, and I was super bummed. I felt like they just picked the skaters that were like mainline, almost like they knew them, but you know, just because of their mannerisms with them, like, it was all too familiar. I was bummed because I wanted to see the clips that I had seen, and see other ones that may have been overlooked that I didn't get to see. And that's, like I said, this is just personal. This is me. And then soon after that, we were promised, more updates, more, true to life things, I guess you can call it. And that never happened. And I'm so tired of seeing videos that are titled Skater XL is better than ever, and then right behind it says with mods on PC. Like, that's old. It's great that you have mods, and mods are there to enhance the game, but they're not there to make the game. If you have to have mods to enjoy the game, then you're not enjoying the game. You're enjoying an enhanced version of the game. I think it's sad that it just seems like they don't care to update it. They don't care to do anything. I mean, shoot, the last update was in May. I may sound stupid for that, but I just think there's a lack of care. Because, I mean, the way it's being handled, the way everything's just being undercut, it just feels off. Now, again, I'm not I'm not chilling. This isn't me just picking a side because I like both games. I just wanted that kind of fire because since I competed in that one in session, like all these clips are being shown from different skaters and it's super exciting. Like I know I'm not going to win because some of these are just better, but that fire is there. It's all there. And if they have another one, then I'll compete again just because it's fun. I mean, the community too seems more like intact. Like the XL community was like really falling apart unless you were like, you know, on the regular YouTube channels that were constantly posting about the XL. Other than that, if you were like in the Facebook group or like whatever, it just seemed like it was falling apart. I do appreciate Skater XL though. I really do because I loved it. And I'm not shitting on it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying anything like that. I just appreciate Session more. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's really just my opinion. And I don't even know why I'm posting my opinion because I'm sure you guys could give a fuck less. But here I am, posting my opinion. If you ask me which one to get of the two, I would say that depends on the kind of experience you want. Because XL, while it provides really clean clips, once you find a way to work into it, it's more of an arcade type. Like your ollies are super high, you don't really control your speed. You're one speed unless you're going downhill. You know, so it's very arcadey, kind of, for what it is, for a skateboarding sim. It's very, you know, it is relaxed, and there's the multiplayer, and there's the mod browser. There are positives. There's a lot of positives to it. So if you're looking for something that can kind of put your feet in the water for a skateboarding sim, I'd say go for Skater XL first. And then once you're more comfortable with that, if you want to move to Session, go ahead. But if you're immediately looking for something that's like into the whole realism aspect, and you're looking for something with like different cameras, different filters, different areas, I mean, even, I'm going to sound like a shill, but it looks lifelike. You know, and you can see from these clips, you can see that these clips that I'm doing, that it looks more lifelike than Skater XL. But if you're looking for that experience, then go for Session first. But both have their positives and both offer that chill type of vibe. Both, you can have fun in both. It just depends on what you want. And for me, there's a lot of negative with XL, although I'm sure I'll go back to playing it and I'm sure I'll make another edit at some point. I mean, I kind of did here. You know, I just think that I have more fun with Session because it offers that much more of a challenge, because it is grounded in the realism and it feels good to hit a line just the way you want to. Whereas XL, it's kind of like you're on easy mode. So like I said, if you want to go kind of like the arcade but the sim route, then go for Skater XL first. And what I like about this Session is something we've been asking for in Skater XL forever, is a mod menu. Been wanting the mod menu forever. We have not seen that, even though they're like, maybe, no, yes, no, maybe, no. The vanilla release of Session, there it is. You can adjust your pop, adjust your speed, adjust your kick. It's, you know, it's pretty dope. All around, this is just kind of me praising Session and praising Skater XL, but also pointing out the things that I didn't like about it, meaning why I haven't played it, why there hasn't been an upload for that since the last video, which I'm pretty sure I titled Last Upload Until Session. But I think I think that both offer, like I said, they both offer something good. So if you guys see something based on these clips that you like, if you guys think that one outshines more than the other as far as like the look of it or whatever, I'd say scoop them up. Scoop either one up. You know, me personally, I have all the games on PS4, and well, I have Session on PC as well, but my Steam account messed up, and that's a whole nother situation. So, for me personally, I would say I would buy Session again for PC, whereas I wouldn't for Skater XL, but that's because it's my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys think I'm a shill, I'm not. I'm sorry if you think that. It's just my opinion, you know. Like I said, they're both good, so enjoy, have fun, go skate.